Hello everyone, and welcome to English Story Radio channel. Today, I'm excited to share an English story with you. If you enjoy this story and want to see more like it, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way, you'll be the first to know when I upload new content. Without further ado, let's get started. Tommy was a young man with a passion for boxing. He had grown up in a rough neighborhood where fights were common, and he had always been drawn to the sport. He started training at a local gym when he was just 12 years old, and he quickly became one of the best fighters there. His coach, a gruff but caring man named Coach Bill, saw something special in Tommy and began training him personally. Over the next few years, Tommy competed in many amateur fights and won most of them. He was on the verge of turning pro when tragedy struck. During a fight, Tommy's opponent accidentally hit him with a blow to the head that caused him to collapse. Tommy was rushed to the hospital, where he remained in a coma for weeks. When he woke up, he was a changed man. His once promising boxing career was over, and he was left with a limp and a stutter. Tommy was devastated. He had lost the one thing that he loved most in the world, and he didn't know how to move forward. He fell into a deep depression, barely leaving his house for months. But one day, Coach Bill showed up at his doorstep. "Tommy, I know this has been tough for you," he said. "But I want you to know that you're still a fighter. You can still do great things. You just have to believe in yourself." Tommy was skeptical, but Coach Bill refused to give up on him. He started coming over every day, helping Tommy with his physical therapy and encouraging him to start training again. It wasn't easy. Tommy was in terrible shape, and his stutter made it hard for him to communicate with others. But Coach Bill never gave up on him, and little by little, Tommy started to improve. One day, a young boy named David showed up at the gym. David was shy and quiet, and he was being bullied at school. Coach Bill saw something in David that reminded him of Tommy, and he decided to take the boy under his wing. Tommy started working with David, teaching him how to box and helping him build his confidence. As Tommy and David trained together, Tommy started to regain his own confidence. He remembered what it felt like to be a fighter, and he began to believe that he could do great things again. With Coach Bill's help, he started training seriously, focusing on building his strength and stamina. And then one day, an opportunity presented itself. A local boxing promoter was looking for a fighter to compete in a charity match, and he approached Coach Bill with an offer. At first, Coach Bill was hesitant. He knew that Tommy was still recovering from his injuries, and he didn't want to push him too hard. But Tommy was determined. He wanted to fight again, to prove that he still had what it took to be a champion. The fight was tough, but Tommy was tougher. He went toe-to-toe with his opponent, trading blows and refusing to back down. In the end, he emerged victorious, his arms raised in triumph as the crowd cheered him on. It was a moment of redemption for Tommy, a sign that he had finally overcome the tragedy that had threatened to destroy him. After the fight, Tommy continued to train and compete, using his newfound confidence to inspire others. David continued to train with him, and together, they became a powerful duo, helping other young people learn how to box and build their confidence. Tommy never forgot the lessons he had learned, that he was still a fighter, that he could still do great things. And in the end, he found redemption, a sense of purpose and a new beginning.